Moving to the US means starting with a blank slate. No credit history, no credit score. In 6 months, that profile can reach 750. A 750 score changes the cost of living in America. It dictates your approval for apartments, the interest rate on your car, and the hundreds of thousands of dollars you might pay over the life of a mortgage. Reaching this milestone requires 2 things: a $200 initial deposit and strict adherence to a specific reporting schedule for the next 180 days. This breakdown shows how a FICO score is calculated. 2 factors control the outcome: payment history at 35% and credit utilization at 30%. Managing these dictates 65% of your score. We focus exclusively on these metrics. Credit building moves at the speed of data reporting. By feeding the algorithm these specific points, you establish high-tier reliability on a compressed timeline. The first objective is to open a secured credit card. You provide a cash deposit, typically between $200 and $500, which then serves as your starting credit limit. Because the deposit acts as collateral, the bank takes on no risk. This provides a path to approval for newcomers who have no prior U.S. credit history. Simultaneously, find a trusted friend or family member in the U.S. with a long history of on-time payments. Ask them to add you as an authorized user on one of their oldest credit accounts. You don't need to use or even hold the physical card. The primary user's years of positive data are imported onto your profile, giving your new file an immediate backbone of historical reliability. These 2 actions generate a credit profile where none existed. Within 30 days, your score will typically move from 0 into the 600 range. Month 1 is designed to bypass the traditional waiting period. You are leveraging cash collateral and borrowed history to establish an immediate baseline. In months 2 and 3, you must maintain the utilization rate below 10%. On a $500 limit, your reported balance should never exceed $50. A common mistake is assuming that paying the bill by the due date is enough to protect your score. The system tracks you based on 2 different dates. Credit bureaus capture a snapshot of your balance on the statement closing date, which usually occurs weeks before your actual payment is due. If you wait until the due date to pay, the bureaus have already recorded a high utilization snapshot. This lowers your score for the month, even if you eventually pay the balance to 0. To fix this, pay your balance in full 2 days before the statement closing date. When the snapshot is taken, it reflects a near 0 balance, signaling perfect credit management to the bureaus. This strategy maximizes the utilization portion of your score. By the end of month 2, you should see your score climb into the 660 range. Reaching the highest tiers requires coordinating with the reporting cycle, ensuring your profile looks its best the moment the bureaus check in. At the start of month 3, your history is now established enough to apply for your first standard unsecured credit card. Adding a second card increases your total available credit. With a larger pool of credit at your disposal, your spending naturally represents a smaller percentage of your limit, further optimizing your utilization. Limit yourself to 1 application. Every request for credit triggers a hard inquiry, which causes a minor temporary dip in your score. With 2 accounts and continued low utilization, your score will reach approximately 690 by the end of month 3. This expansion demonstrates to lenders that you can manage multiple lines of credit responsibly without relying on them for daily expenses. For the final stretch through month 6, set all accounts to auto-pay the full statement balance. This secures your on-time payment history and removes the risk of human error. Never carry a balance. Debt does not build credit faster. It only triggers high interest charges that can exceed 20%. While your history matures, visit the 3 major bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, to freeze your credit files. This prevents identity theft and unauthorized accounts from damaging your new profile. As these automated payments continue and your accounts age, your score will move through the 700s, reaching the excellent tier by month 6. This final stage relies on consistency. You have already built the foundation. Now, automation and time do the remaining heavy lifting. Executing the statement date strategy and maintaining a clean history creates the specific profile FICO's algorithm rewards with a 750+ score. That score represents significant savings. On a $400,000 mortgage, an interest rate of 6% instead of 8% saves you $100,000 over the life of the loan. You can start this process right now. Pause this video, search for a secured credit card, and begin your application for month 1. When you receive your first approval, come back to this video and share your progress in the comments. Taking 10 minutes to apply today is a high-impact investment in your long-term financial stability in the United States.